Welcome to Brock's Wasteland. Today we're going to teach poodles how to fly. Now we're going to paint this TIE fighter wing. So what we have is just your good old apple barrel. We're going to start with that dark gray as a base. I'm going to darken it up with the black. Do a coat of that. Darken it up and then do a coat of the regular. And then do a coat of the lighter gray. And since we're going for the Rebels cartoon style, we're going to not try to get 100% coverage. We're going to kind of dapple it. The first coat, it's going to be 98% coverage. The second coat is going to be, 80%, 85% coverage. Then the last coat is going to be really dappled on. It's exactly the same method your mom used to paint your sister's bedroom furniture in the 80s. Except instead of pink and purple, we're doing shades of gray. But in the end, that's really what the texture on the Rebels cartoon and the Clone Wars looks like up close. What's really going to sell it is dry brushing big, heavy chunk of white. Now, you wouldn't want to paint, if you were trying to do a realistic Star Wars model, this would be the opposite of how you want to paint it. But since this is what we're going for, it's going to look good. So after I got everything coated, as you can see, that's the final coat. And it was really just, I switched brushes and I put it on a lot lighter, like just a dry brushing almost. But a little heavier. So there it is. Completely uneven finish, which is perfect for what we're going for. Next comes the black wash. I actually used the apple barrel pavement instead of black. It's just like a really, really dark gray. But I like how it turned out. This is dry brushing the white. Looks pretty awful like that. But it's coming along. So first I did a clear coat of varnish so that I could get a wash on it without it washing out all the detail. Did a matte finish varnish, so it wasn't too shiny. It's still wet there, that's why it looks real shiny. So here comes the really dark gray wash. Kind of like how it turned out. It was a subtler wash than black, but it did pop the details out pretty good without making it look overblown. And when that dried, I did the heavy dry brushing of just almost white, lightly darkened up with that gray color, white. Not worrying about the black panels because I'm going to tape everything off and paint those later. Easier to work around them and just paint black afterward. So that's the finished paint. I like how it's exactly how it looks in the cartoon, so I like how it turned out personally. And this is going to be Sabine's TIE Fighter, but I wanted to have that under coating of a classic paint TIE Fighter on it first, and then I'm going to thin out and dry brush her color, so hopefully those details come through kind of like a zenithal highlighting or a pre-shading. But for now, this is just a gray TIE fighter. And here we go painting the panels. Fastest way to tape stuff off is to just sit down and start taping and learn a method. There's no fast way to do it right. You just get better with your techniques. And now compared to an X-Wing miniature for scale. Put a comment down below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.